Hello, this is MinusLife from Lethal Mayhem, and here's 5 reasons why not to get Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Number 5. Same futuristic setting. From the early into the mid-2000s, Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, and Battlefield have been holding down the war game genre for the long run. However, as of lately, Call of Duty has stuck with the futuristic feel almost similar to Halo. Battlefield has switched from their modern warfare style of gameplay, going back to World War I, and Medal of Honor has pretty much faded from existence since 2010. A lot of people have been getting very annoyed of seeing the same old thing of being set in the future, either somewhere in space, in an alternate universe, 30 plus years into the future. Battlefield has listened to their fans and has switched things up to go back into World War I, which is something that war games have not seen. Usually it would be a World War II type of game, but to go into World War I, this is definitely opening up the doors to new stories, new weapons, new styles of gameplay throughout the game. I don't know if Call of Duty plans on changing that up at some time in the future. However, it's definitely overstayed its welcome since they started up with futuristic games since 2010. It's now closing in on over 6 years, and we do not know if there's going to be any change of this in the future. Number 4, story mode and zombies have taken a hit. For a good little while, the story modes and the zombie modes from Call of Duty have been seen as some of the best that gaming has ever seen. However, as of lately, they've pretty much hurried on rushing with releases for their campaign and for their zombie modes, more for the story mode. Because as of lately, it's either been following the exact same formula of there's this group of good guys, and then there's this big bad guy that seems to just be unstoppable until either a crazy event happens, or at the very end, the good guys make a good comeback to end the story on a feel-good finish. It's gotten very repetitive. The same thing has happened with movies as well, and it's just gotten very annoying to the point to where it's basically skipped when a new game comes out now. Certain games like Tomb Raider, The Last of Us, among many other games, Elder Scrolls have set itself to either having a very good story plot or to having it to where it's an open story to where it can pretty much be made into its own thing. Black Ops 3 did try this by adding different choices to help hinder the story in the end to where you have to play it multiple times, but due to the bad history that Call of Duty has had as of lately with their campaign mode, a lot of people have pretty much overlooked it and have seen it as something not worth playing at all. And as for zombies, some people still follow it, enjoying it for what it is, even though it can be better than what it is right now. It's just gotten to the point where it's either repetitive or a mode that you would only play if there are friends available or if you're just very bored at the time. Number 3, the prototype lab could break the game. If you've seen the other video for the 5 reasons as to why to buy Infinite Warfare, as you heard, one of the reasons was that the prototype lab could make this game far more enjoyable to play, to where you can make your own weapons and have it to where they'll all have different abilities from the standard version. Good in a couple ways, however, this could lead to some very game-breaking problems to where certain guns become overpowered, to where it'll make it to where it's no longer enjoyable with everyone using the same gun. Now, of course, they can probably just patch it over time, switch things up, nerf, or power up some guns that could be seen as too weak. However, if they're having to fix this constantly throughout the entire game when new guns come out later on from DLCs or just new add-ins and add-ons, that could make the game almost unbearable to play if they're having to change it constantly to where guns are seen as broken, overpowered, underpowered, or just not seen as a useful item at the time. So hopefully they monitor it at all times to where it doesn't become a huge issue later on in the series. Number 2, Neverending Server issues. Call of Duty has been out for over a decade now, and prior to around 2012, servers have worked pretty well due to it not being overrun by as many people as it has been now. However, since Call of Duty is now a world-renowned franchise, they have not been able to work on their servers enough to where it can be efficient at all times. Whether it be host migrations, just never-ending skips in the game, it's gotten to where at some points during the day or altogether to where it's unplayable and unenjoyable to play, to where people just end up turning off the game and playing something else. They have got to fix this. And number one, there's just many more games out there. In 2007, the groundbreaking Call of Duty Modern Warfare came out, and it was seen as one of the best releases, if not the best release in franchise history, and still is to this day. However, now, as of lately, much like World of Warcraft from 2004 onwards to now, it's gotten to that point to where there's so many other games to choose from that you can choose other games to play and not have to really feel upset that you are missing out on Call of Duty. Whether it be Grand Theft Auto 5, Destiny, Overwatch, Doom, any of the sports games that are out, from NBA to Madden to FIFA, there are so many good games out there now. You don't have to rely on just Call of Duty, unlike before when it was probably the only real game out in the market that was worth playing at all times. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe to Lethal Mayhem Gaming and MinusLife for more content. Thanks again, and I'll see you all next time.